some point, we probably will need to come up with characters before we actually monster weekish.
You're breaking up.
At some point, we probably will need to like kill off this character or send her back to her realm so that I can do something
Do
more.
you want me to do that right now? Because I will.
No,
I will
not,
fucking dismiss the
not right.
elf.
Like we don't have to do it right now. I'm just saying in the long run so that I can play something. But
If like this is a class in the game. But if you don't want to play it, we can fix it now. We can fix it tomorrow. All in next session. We can fix it whenever. But I have a thing I can do right now if you want to do it.
no, it's. I don't have anyone else in mind right now.
Inspiration may occur. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, what happened, guys? Does anyone remember?
For either
No.
of us here. Neither of us were here.
The last time y'all were on Dragon Ball Z.
Last time I was here was when we killed the mimic. Oh wait, and then there were the werewolf babies.
So we've got werewolf babies. They've been rounded up. I believe that y'all went to the 5G electrical tower that was shooting energy or sparks or something, and you found the giant wolfman monstrosity wizard guy
There was,
channeling energy out of it or into it. He was doing something magical.
was it Scott's character that he knew?
I don't think so.
There was some character that knew another character.
Yeah, your characters know each other.
No, I know our characters know each other. I'm saying there was like a mysterious baddie that knew one of the party.
If there is, I don't know about it, but now I'm interested.
Y'all were the ones that came up with it.
Nope.
Where?
Don't know what you're talking about. Honestly.
Wait, repeat that again. What kind of?
There was like someone at the tower that knew. I think it's Scott's character.
The person at the tower is a giant wolf monster that y'all broke out of a magical sword.
Okay, but there was like a guy in a trench coat.
Nope.
Where there was. You knew
And a
Scott.
trench coat?
Definitely not.
Like maybe it wasn't a trench coat, but there was a guy and he was creepy, mysterious.
Was it the forge guy?
Yeah, I don't know if he was at the tower.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I swear this isn't a thing I made up.
I think it is. Disregard it because it's not something I remember or have any context of. I don't think it happened. But if you want a person in a trench coat to be there, looking mysterious and strangerly, I will invent him right now. Say the words. His name won't be Ivan.
We will just proceed.
I think you were about to attack the werewolf monster, D. I think that's what was going to happen.
That seems pretty appropriate.
He had his back turned. He was trying to absorb energy. He yelled at y'all to go away and leave him alone. And I think he wanted to brain him with a stick or something.
I don't remember the sticks.
I think you had
Something else.
a beating club, a knock him out club.
Yeah, I do have like a slapstick thing. Blackjack or something.
Okay, so you run up behind him and you don't have to roll for this. He doesn't see
Oh,
you.
I didn't run up behind him. I snuck up.
You snuck up
Sneak.
behind him as he was yelling at Gar. I think they were having a yelling match,
Yes, I was trying to sneak attack.
and you ran up or you snuck up behind him and tried to wallop him in the head. And you don't have to roll for this because he doesn't see you coming, and it bounces right off his noggin.
Right.
And he looks down at you. And he says, That didn't hurt. Are you just pissing me off?" You look like you're just pissing me off.
Um, Ninja vanish.
I was about to say smoke bomb.
Yeah, basically. I'm going to try and hide underneath some form of rubble mess.
Tell me what kind of rubble you see that you could hide behind.
I imagine there are large rocks around the base of the 5G tower,
Absolutely.
so I'm going to
You just
dive
like
behind those and sneak away.
Okay. You dive as he lets his arm. He waves his arm wide, and it's like he was trying to hit the whole party with one movement. But because you dived out of the way and disappeared behind a rock, and the others were far away, a bit of magic flew out of his fingers, and now I don't know where Chloe is, but her character vanishes, and so does Blair.
Man, they're better at this than I am.
And that's how we make characters who aren't present disappear.
Hey.
Are you saying hey to the monster or to someone else?
Oh,
off
no,
camera?
sorry. Larley just got home, sorry. I'm working on my video here, trying to get it up and running.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
you keep appearing and disappearing.
D, you hide behind some rocks. He appears to be observing his fine work and making half of your crew disappear. Not really concerned about your presence at this point. What do you do?
What do I see around me?
As you look up the tower, investigate a mystery. And I'll also paint a picture with the. I'll give you a little bit since you obviously see some stuff, but I want to know how much you see. So you get one question off the list.
Where's the list? Where do I find the list?
On your character sheet, under Investigate a Mystery.
What can hurt it?
Oh, you're trying to do me dirty. As you look up the beams, you see that it's almost as if the metal has shriveled around the base. He's been channeling magic through it, out of whatever conduit is, whatever cables are running above. He is channeling energy out of it and into himself, and he's made all of the very base metals or base poles around it from the exit of the magic very brittle and noticeably cracking and shrinking. And you know what might hurt it? Dropping a giant telephone power wire structure on top of him.
Seems like it would probably hurt. That's what we're gonna do then. I'm gonna try and kick out the weakest point where it would fall on top of him.
Okay. Yes, let's do that. I don't know what to roll for. Make monster die.
I mean, I guess.
It's not kick some ass. I think it's act under pressure to make sure that you get enough momentum to actually break the metal. Well, how are you? Are you gonna,
or aim it in the right direction?
Right. So you're gonna diving kick at it and roll act under pressure to see if your strength and your angle is good, and your direction.
I got some ankles, man.
You might be too strong. You might send it flying. Okay, so You kick out the one closest to him, and it starts to teeter over right into his direction, and starts falling very very fast. The unfortunate part of this situation is it's very tall, and it aligns perfectly where Gar is at. Also,
Oh no, I was gonna say, is this how I die?
Gar, a giant electrical tower is falling on you.
Uh
How would you like to proceed?
huh. Very carefully.
Ninja vanish. Works for me.
Um, let's see here. How about let me see what magic I have here.
I think if the immediate answer isn't fireball, then actually I don't know what that would do. Actually, if you fireballed it while it was falling, nothing good.
Rain.
Like send it off in an explosive different direction.
How about this? I'm going to try to use. It's a pole. Okay, explain to me exactly what what it
It's like
looks
a
like falling.
metallic square structure with
Mhm.
like rails or with like beams running upwards on four corners and crisscross sections in between them. So there's space. There's like a lot of space in between each bit of metal.
It's like a phone tower, right?
Yeah.
And what part is carrying a dangerous electrical charge?
The
that's
very
headed
top of
toward-
it that's kind of headed towards you because he's at the base of it.
Okay, then I'm going to try to use force magic to force it falling away from me.
And so you want to like it's falling like this and you want to push it back to go back the other way.
No, I don't
Or you
necessarily want to push it back. I just want to push it like off to the side of. I don't want it to the electrical part.
I mean, it's all wires and metal. It's all. So you want it to like, as soon as it's about to hit you, you want to be like, wind weaver magic and just like push it to the side, but you still want to see it crush the wolf monster.
Yeah.
I think you should roll use magic for that. That sounds
Alrighty.
reasonable.
And that.
That's definitely kick some ass, but that'll do. I think it's the same thing for you anyway.
Technically, wind is a component of my combat magic too.
Okay. So what is your effects? I think you get to choose on a 10 plus. The magic works without issues. Choose your effect. And based on your wind stuff, it sounds like do one thing that is beyond human limitations. Because that's the catch-all for do all the cool shit that we don't have a label for.
Okay. Okay, so if you go down actually though to my attack spells, I do have force or wind, and that's what I was casting.
Sure. So what I'm saying is, I think this is whatever moves it is a wind or force magic, and the effect of that magic is something beyond human limitations, which is you use wind or force to move it.
Okay, so all right.
It's all flavor to me.
Okay, so let's see. As it's coming down, I kind of, generate kind of a
Airball.
small tornado airball thing out of my hands, and just what have I seen it in? Like those old Hanna-Barbera cartoons where the tornado like takes something on. It just does that. It just does that. It comes out of my hands and picks it up and moves it off to the side.
I was definitely picturing some like Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, that's what I was.
As it lifts it up into the air and drops to the side, you see that the wolf monster is yelling angrily at you in some language you don't understand, and he's pinned to the ground.
Well, sucks to be him, huh? So he's pinned to the ground. Let me see. Do you have, Llewellyn, do you have any methods to secure this guy while we got him pinned down?
Rope.
Rope? Let's go tie him up.
Okay.
Your rope will not hold me.
Silly
mortals.
Then what should we use?
Nothing can contain me.
Really
Except for this
but if I was
power.
to give it my best shot, what would you recommend?
Oh, come over here. I'll whisper it in your ear.
Oh no, I can hear fine from over here. Thanks.
I have a cough. I can't speak very loud.
Okay, I think we should just tie him up. He's not gonna tell us his weakness.
We could tie him to. Yeah, no, I don't use that up.
You will never conquer me with kryptonite.
We could tie him to the poles.
He's already pinned
He
down.
could probably.
You just
We should
leave
probably
him.
like muzzle him.
Oh, speaking of that, so when it fell on him, is it still electrified?
And is that a good thing or a bad thing?
And how did he? And if it was electrified, how did he react to that?
Because of your wind magic being like a 10, it came down to the ground, but the cables stretched enough to where nothing broke.
Okay.
So it's still.
So it's still
electrified?
hooked up.
It's still hooked up and power's flowing.
Okay, now do we think it's a good or terrible idea if we start shocking?
Now, how did he react to that?
He's pretty pissed and he's yelling at you in another language. Do you
Okay.
speak other languages?
Um,
From like the multiverse?
I don't know. Let's see.
Are there any?
Is there a way we can make that up? Let's see.
You have magic that says you can communicate with something that doesn't share your language.
Seems pretty. on
Yeah, it
point.
sure does. Let me try it then.
So, yeah, all right. If you want to roll use magic to find out that he's cursing at you in some other language, then absolutely.
Oh.
Well, he wasn't cursing at you.
He was probably saying very nice things. I'm
Don't
sure.
you worry. As he's screaming, you see a red runic circle appear around him on the ground, and his muscles start bulging and expanding.
Uh-huh.
And
I think that means he was enjoying it.
and not that muscle. And he sticks his giant furry clawed hands on the metal structure and pushes it, and it starts to lift off the ground very slowly.
Is there any water around I can throw on him?
Anything is holy water if you bless it, so just say a prayer and spit on him.
What? Well, you know what? I wasn't thinking holy water. We're gonna do that. Ooh, what if I pee on him?
Say a prayer. Piss.
That's what we're gonna
Holy
do.
water. You're
I am
not a
going-
cleric.
I'm gonna hike my leg, say a prayer, and pee in his general direction. And IRL that I
You
did something
urinate in my direction, and it's splashing off the rocks onto me. Ah! He's getting angry. He's very upset. You can see sparks at the back of his throat.
It's like a bad thing, or like it's a good thing for him.
To have sparks in the back of his throat?
Yes.
I mean, he is probably... It's gonna be a good thing, dramatically speaking.
Are there any loose cables still laying around? I wouldn't understand how that works, though.
Why don't you grab the electrical wire and say, look at this metal wire. We could definitely tie him up with this. Metal rope. Excellent.
And that's how I get electrocuted.
And then you get to roll a new character, and I didn't have to do anything. So Ken,
Or do you have any ideas?
That's what I'm looking over right now. I'm trying to.
I want you all to know this is not D&D. It is acceptable to tuck your tail and run like a little bitch, but I will call you cowards.
I mean, that's how I get through life, anyways.
It's just the two of us, though, right?
Just the
Yeah.
two of us. We
I think
won't
if we
make
got 'em-
it if we try.
I think if we got him pinned down, I already failed to do something else after that. Let's
Run.
beat a hasty retreat.
You're just gonna.
That's what I've run away from literally every bad guy at this point.
Excellent. It's in your best interest to live and fight another day, you coward.
Hey, that's fine by me.
As you turn your tails and run, he lets out a roar as fire erupts from his mouth into the sky.
Roger bravely ran away.
Where do you run? Where can you escape him? He knows where you live, Gar.
I know, but
Okay, I just-
he doesn't know where I live. Also,
I'm very interested in what that means.
well, I mean, he knows where my house physically is,
Yeah.
but he doesn't know all the neat tricks and stuff that I have in there.
Well, he might not have to know those things if he just burns it to the ground.
Fair point. Let's hope he doesn't think of that.
He doesn't puff and puff.
Besides, my house is made of brick.
The wolf's natural enemy.
Oh no, you found his weakness. It was
His
brick
one
all
weakness.
along. Darn brick and mortar. So, do you run to your house? Which he has broken into before?
No, he did break into it. I don't think that's very safe. I'm going to run to Barry's house, I think.
Okay.
Shouldn't we? Unless, do I know? Okay, because I wasn't here last week. Does Gar know anything? Has anything happened to why did I just forget his name? Barry, that Gar knows about or anything? Like, did anything happen while I was gone that I should know about, that I would know about?
Him and Judd went to the the Krispy Kreme Donuts convention, and that's why they're.
it.
That's it.
Okay,
I
so
don't-
we're
I don't-
running to.
I don't think you've been watching the news or anything, so.
Okay, let's run to Barry's house then. I'm thinking he might, in lieu of Ted being dead, he might have the best chance at our defense in his house somewhere.
Will you have silver?
I wouldn't be surprised. He is a monster hunter.
As you barge into Barry's house, he's not home.
He's probably off at that donut convention.
And you see donut convention pamphlets everywhere.
You know, I wish he had invited me. I like donuts.
And you know that it was a corporate event.
How overwhelmed am I by the presence of Barry's life?
You've been there before.
Hi.
Yeah, you were strapped to a table and got your eye
Yeah,
put
you
back
were
in.
kind of drugged out.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was high. I was real high, so I don't think it would register.
As you stumble into Barry's second home, because the first one burned down, it is barren. It's like there is a fold out chair where the couch should be, a plasma TV sitting, or a flat screen TV stand up on a milk crate. He's got what looks to be 3 stretchers in another room, which would be the place you're most familiar with because that's where you were laid out getting eye surgery. The only very interesting thing you see is a bunch of different cork boards on the walls with little pieces of paper and string tied in different directions with different color strings.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously a conspiracy nut.
Great.
But you knew that already.
Do I see anybody I know personally on there?
Personally?
Yeah.
Who do you know in Barry's life?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Let's find out. who do you know in Barry's life? Because a lot of what he is redacted, and I don't.
We have to go back to Barry and I's origin stories.
Okay.
I believe, if I remember correctly, that Barry and I, magic field rescue of him introduced him to the supernatural, and that was when we were after a chupacabra. So I introduced him to the world of magic.
Okay. Well, let's talk about this chupacabra event that happened.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Who was there?
Well, obviously Barry.
Barry was there. You were there.
I was there. If I remember correctly, it's been a few years, but I think a friend of mine was on a police force down in South America, and he knew that I happened to have a lot of knowledge on kind of fictional supernatural
South
creatures.
American accent.
So I had journeyed down there to investigate, and Barry claims to have been on vacation and somehow was mixed up in the middle of this. But
was there someone on vacation with him?
I don't really recall. I know that he wasn't there for any magical means, because when he did find out we were after a chupacabra, I'm pretty sure he shot himself. I could have stepped in something. I don't know. I didn't ask him.
All his dreams came true in that moment.
So I don't think I don't think he was there because he knew he would find a chupacabra, but I don't know if he was there actually for vacation or not.
Maybe he was there for his job with Redacted.
Maybe, I don't know. But that's how we met.
Okay. So he was there solo, and there was this police officer that you're familiar with who maybe dabbles in things that are outside the realm of normal, since he knew to call you.
Well, yeah, he's had a few things happen where I've wound up in his,
He's part of
general,
the paranormal
he's
investigations
part of the world.
unit.
No, he's just a regular old cop.
Just a regular cop.
He just somehow winds up getting these weird cases, and one of his earliest cases was when I was chasing down something else that I'm really I don't want to talk about right now. It's a lot. But
is he always in over his head?
This guy?
Yeah.
He was, yeah, but he's older now, so I think he's a little, he's more seasoned.
He's more seasoned. He knows not to panic. He knows to hit you up on speed dial.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I know when I get his call that I know now, when he calls me now, I know he's being serious and I gotta go see what's up.
Well, then, obviously, on one of his cork boards, you see this police officer squiggled with a line, and you also see yourself in a picture with a line attaching you to, but then you also see a line from that police officer linking him with the CEO of Krispy Kreme.
So wait, he thinks that the CEO of Krispy Kreme and my police friend are in cahoots?
They have strings attached to them. I don't know.
Strings must mean cahoots.
Could mean it could mean any number of things because all the strings are different colored, and it's almost like there's a pattern, but there's like no key to tell you what color strings mean what.
So right now I've just got to guess based off of what I'm looking over.
Mm-hmm.
What color is connecting them?
Red.
I think I'll ask or let Barry decide what that means.
Oh, I remember something that happened.
Oh.
Oh wait, never mind. You didn't use luck. Ignore me. If you'd used luck, I was gonna have the Wizard Council call you.
No.
Dang it.
Llewellyn, what do you think we should do? Should we secure this guy? Wait, we
You-
came to Barry's to
Run like
Hide.
cowards.
run like cowards, didn't we?
And possibly look for silver.
You want to help me give a once over on this place?
But you people seem to be excellent at booby trapping, so
No.
Aren't you a master rogue?
yeah, I'm better at hiding than setting up traps. I'm good at disabling
You're a
them.
master hider, then.
I
That's
see can't
completely
champion.
different lines of business.
I hide and I steal stuff. Whatever you want to call that, that's what I am.
Okay. Well, maybe if we do some searching, we can find some tools we could use on this guy.
I think you wander around Barry's house, pulling on bookshelves, and patting down the walls. And at some point, you touch some brick on the fireplace, and it springs up,
Sweet.
and there's a weapons armory there.
Awesome. What's he packing? What's he got?
We're gonna have to roll to find out. We have to roll. You have a stockpile of mystical and rare monster killing weapons and items. If you need something
Wait.
special, roll plus weird.
Did you say mescaline?
Stockpile of mystical and rare monster.
Mystical.
Did I say mastical? Mesticles? Testicles?
all I
You were
heard-
trying to say miscellaneous, and you called him mysticalaneous.
Yeah, and then I heard mescaline, which also seems to fit with this game.
Mysticalaneous is the new word I'm going to go with. You want to see if he's equipped with. You're looking specifically for like silver weapons, like silver melee weapons.
Actually, I don't know that because I failed all my rules. So
What?
I'm looking for holy water.
Llewellyn, do you know what this creature is that's after us?
It's a lycanthrope. I
Okay.
imagine. Well,
You
Wait,
imagine
can I-
or we know?
if it's related to the Lunar Werewolf pups we found. Can
Yeah, that's a good point.
I try and investigate a mystery to see if I can tell what this thing in particular is?
I think you have like a different move you can use, don't you? Like
Investigate a phenomena.
you've researched all the legends and tales of monsters in your home time. When you
Yeah, that would be
so
the right
it's still investigate a mystery, but you have more questions.
Okay, I'll try that.
Because you're learned.
Oh, no.
Investigate a
I'm bad at this.
mystery.
It's definitely a werewolf. And you fought them before, I think. Or maybe you've run away from them because you are a
Yeah.
coward.
Always run away. How do you think I get past dragons?
Same way you get past what are obviously werewolves.
Check his fridge
For silver?
for Coors Light. The silver bullet.
You open his fridge, and that's all he has is a single 6-pack of Coors Light.
Excellent. We got 6 chances. And if we fail, he'll maybe be drunk. I don't know. How big is this Bigfoot? 6 probably won't do much.
He's like 9 feet tall.
Yeah.
He's a big guy.
I firmly believe that this is a werebear.
You could put the Coors Light in like a t-shirt cannon.
Like a potato gun Coors Light machine.
Yes.
Dude, actually, yeah, I want to build this. This sounds awesome.
Set up some targets.
Let's see. So, I guess let's see, investigate for any kind of lycanthropes other than Coors Light and potato guns?
Okay. Did you already do your do a weird roll plus weird to check out his armory?
Which investigate a mystery plus weird?
No, just do a straight up weird.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. Weird.
7 to 9. Hold on. That means something. Barry's character sheet. On a 7 to 9, you have it, but only the minimum. He has what appears to be a single silver spike.
Llewellyn, we only get one shot at this. Hang on, my dog is asking to go out.
Dude, it looks like you just have blood dripping from your lip.
I'm showing. Uniform shirt. One of my uniform shirts ripped this morning.
Ruh-roh.
And so I had to put on one that I didn't have my rank patch that I got sewed on, so I'm trying to sew that on. I also got out, like, I stopped by the house at one point and almost convinced us that I had gotten a demotion. They didn't appreciate all the drama.
I haven't worn work clothes in like 2 months, 2 years.
Don't you have to, like, actually start going in them?
Yeah, but not till next week and only once a week.
Yes.
I was supposed to start this week, but I didn't.
Well, my options were either wear the one without patches sewn on it or wear the one that smelled like a gym locker.
Gym locker!
They all smell like by the end of the day anyway.
What's the plan, guys? You'll have a single silver spike.
I propose we sneak back to the 5G tower, or to the altar to the lycanthropic gods.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is. And try and stake him.
You want to sneak back to where he is.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll still be there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And then you want to stake him.
Yeah.
You think he'll
Which of us is stronger? I don't think either of us is very strong.
I doubt I am.
Neither of you are very strong.
Yeah, no, I am a very weak person. Because
Yeah, I'm -1 tough.
might be worse than me then.
Might be worth figuring out a way to not do this up close and personal.
Do you have any sort of magic that would shoot this out into him?
Let's see. What kind of magic attacks do I have? I have balls and walls.
Balls and walls.
Balls and walls, and they can be fire, force, or wind, or
I feel like there's a
necromantic.
song, something about balls and walls. I mean, it's wind magic. You can make shit fly with wind.
I believe it goes from the windows to the
walls.
So those are my magical attacks. But then I also can just use magic, which gives me the ability to inflict harm, enchant a wedding, enchant a wedding.
Oh, that was so sweet.
This has been such an enchanting wedding, I think.
You always get invited.
Enchant a weapon. Do one thing that is beyond human limitations, which I have a +1 to. Bar a place or portal to a specific person or type of creature. Trap a specific person. Banish a spirit. Summon a monster. Communicate.
Wait a minute. You have a trap a person thing, and we didn't even try it?
Yeah, I'm just now reading it. Yeah.
Whoops.
So I can hold them down, I guess, and we could run up and stick it in.
Just want to
just like
use magical chains and then walk up and slowly shove it down his throat or something.
I was gonna say, between the two of us, we could probably shove it into him.
Yeah. So let's do it.
Let's do it.
You want to head back there, then?
Did you say something about having a portal?
Do I have a portal?
Why walk?
Well, we could just
I have the ability to bar a place or portal to a specific person or a type of creature.
So the opposite.
Yeah.
So you could have closed that portal that she came through anyway with your magic.
I did. I sent it off to a random place.
Did you?
Yes.
Okay.
I banished it to a place that
you banished the monster, but
no creature would ever want to go, because the idea being that even the worst of the worst get devoured there.
This is like the hell of hells.
Yeah.
And he came back very upset.
Yeah, that's what makes me mad. That's why I've been very angry with him.
So y'all are gonna run out the door?
We should probably have a better plan. Because what if he's not still pinned under that thing? Llewellyn, you're an archer primarily, right?
Kind of.
I don't know what your sheet is.
She's a fantasy burglar.
Yeah. No, I've got a knife and a cudgel.
Oh,
And a sword.
Are you don't happen to be? No, you're a burglar.
Barry has a crossbow.
Wait, I'm supposed to gain an ally. We never made that happen.
Who'd you want to gain?
Right now, an archer.
Yeah. No, wait.
Preferably.
Gain somebody with a silver bolt shooting weapon.
Somebody comes out with a crossbow that's like an automatic crossbow loaded up with silver bolts.
And like a bandolier of just silver
silver grenades and bolts.
Can my
And two
ally
silver
be a
swords.
professional
Werewolf hunter?
hunter?
Absolutely. It's like, do you want to summon a witcher?
Yes.
Excellent. He's definitely going to have an Eastern European accent. Do you want him to appear right now?
Yes.
Absolutely. You start thinking about your friend, the Witcher, whose name is...
DeWalt.
DeWalt. Not
DeWalt, like the tools, not Geralt.
You think of DeWalt and how useful he would
He's a
be.
He's
in
a
this-
total tool bag.
And then as you're thinking about him and his signature move, the power drill, you feel a hand on your shoulder and the breeze over, like you feel the breeze over your back and you're inside, and then you feel the hand on your shoulder, and suddenly there's a portal with a man stepping through, and he says, "I am here."
What? Did I summon Gilderoy Lockhart?
No. It's me, DeWalt. Famed
Oh,
werewolf
DeWalt.
hunter.
And maker of power.
And maker of an owner of the power driver.
The tools of power. What convenient timing. Possible Deus Ex Machina.
Hold on, let me get my satchel of fun stuff. And he turns around, the portal's gone. Damn
And that's
it.
why he's my friend.
Thank God.
Okay, well I'm
I knew
less
this guy
equipped
was
than
too
I'm
good to be
prepared.
true.
I am very equipped, even without my tool bag. Master craftsman of death and dismembering. Why are we here? Who am I here? What is this place? This looks insane. Have I gone mad? Why am I the only one talking?
Well, because you haven't given the rest of us a chance.
It's gonna be like that.
The vaults are rather noisy.
Llewellyn, who's your friend here?
I am DeWalt.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey.
I was gonna introduce you, my friend.
Please do introduce me, DeWalt.
I feel like you've taken that opportunity for yourself, sir.
DeWalt, you say?
Yes, like she said when she introduced me.
No, she never got
No.
to. Okay. Anyhow, it's nice to meet you, DeWalt.
Yes, it is. It is nice to be met by me.
My name is Striggard.
Excellent. Are you a wizard, Striggard? You wearing strange garments like a wizard would. Where's your pointy hat?
Well, a wizard isn't quite accurate, but
Do you
I
have
am
a
user
monocle?
of magic. Of course, but that's for evenings out.
Ah, excellent. All wizards have a monocle. That's well known.
Is it though, DeWalt? Is it though?
It's well known by me, and I'm important.
So, Gar, I feel I should warn you that he is very talented in his particular field of specialty, which is lycanthropy.
Yes.
Well,
Everything,
that
and
is
possibly lifting iron. But
convenient.
They called me
Thank
the
you.
Silver Bullet.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
we don't have bullets in our world, DeWalt.
It's a strange word. I don't know where it's from.
You ever meet a guy named Bob Seeger?
No. Is he important? Is he a wizard?
He likes silver bullets too.
What is a bullet? Did he name them? Did he name me? It was some man from another world who named me the Silver Bullet. He said I finished too quickly on missions.
Yes, DeWalt, that's been my experience with you as well.
All right,
Well-
it's now canon that they have a thing.
If it's if it's silver, there must be someone worse off than you with the gold.
Silver's excellent. Gold is flimsy metal. Don't
You
make
know, you
weapons
do-
out of gold.
You probably should be called the Gold, though, because you do always finish first.
You're right. I always beat the monster first.
Exactly.
Everything comes to fruition for me.
Well, good, because we have a monster we need you to beat first before it beats us.
Well, I can definitely beat off a monster.
Nah. Don't believe that's what I said.
Well, we have something long that we need you to impale him with.
Excellent.
That's what she said, not me.
Is it that short, pointy spear? That's not very long.
Well,
He's pointing at your small silver spike.
Yes, it is this because this material. What? Aren't you the werewolf guy? Why am I explaining it to you?
Because you said you had something long, and that is very short.
Oh,
I'm used to wielding a weapon with some girth.
you got something better?
Yes.
By all means.
He pulls out a silver. He pulls out a silver spear.
Oh,
Well, there you go.
someone's overcompensating.
It's very long and thick.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Everyone likes my spear.
Uh-huh. I'll like it too if you can dispose of this werewolf guy.
Of course you will.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said I would.
Excellent.
Also, do you dispose of children? There seems to be some pups running.
Oh boy, I hope you dispose of children. Oh wait, the pups?
You have werewolf children.
Yes,
Small
werewolf.
little lichen puppies.
Yes.
We might be able to.
Lichen.
If we train them, we might get them to hunt their own kind. They're young. How young?
Like.
Are they
crawling.
in heat yet?
No.
Doesn't seem right.
I think if we neuter them early, we don't have to worry about that, and we can use them as lichen hunter pups. They'll grow up to lichen
we
hunter
should just-
dogs.
Kill them. That would be more humane, I think.
You
than
typically
turning
kill
them into
children, wizard.
Hunters of their own kind.
Yes.
I don't know.
Anything can
Blade-
help in the battle against evil.
Blade
Gentlemen,
was
are
pretty
we
cool.
really questioning the ethicalness of whether it's better to murder the children or use them to hunt for us?
He also said neuter them.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like either choice, to be completely honest with
You started with the killing. Well, I think I started with the killing of the children, but you were right on board with the killing of the children.
Yeah, they're evil.
All children, or
Yes. Oh, wait, the werewolf children? Yeah, them too.
In particular.
specifically.
No. No, you got a point. There is a Blade doesn't seem like he has issues. I don't know. It just seems weird to raise these kids to hunt their own family.
They wouldn't be hunting their own family. They'd hunt werewolves.
Right, because we would have killed their own family at this point, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, we've
even
met their
better.
parents.
Their parents, are there more werewolves?
No, I meant their human parents are still alive.
Freshly turned children. What
Yeah.
dastardly
Wait a second.
deeds.
Their parents are human?
Yeah, remember we met them. I was
Yeah.
spraying them with water to try and save the children.
Oh, that's right. You'll have to forgive me. It's been a while since I fought back on that horrific night just last night.
So much has happened. It feels like weeks.
Oh, that
And no.
presents an extra problem then.
Now, DeWalt, I need you to explain to me, why has my holy water not worked?
Holy water? You can make holy water? Are you a cleric? You're not
Yeah,
a cleric.
I
You're like
am.
You're a burglar.
I'm both, apparently.
Bless me. For I have sinned.
Gesundheit.
I don't feel any stronger. Your magic must be weak.
I'm new to it.
DeWalt, I have a
So
question.
you are weak. I have an answer. I know many things.
You are an expert on werewolves, correct?
I'm an expert on the execution of werewolves, yes.
Okay. So, if we're talking about a bunch of non-blood-bound werewolves, they were turned, would we be able to save them if we were to find the one that turned them?
When you say save, do you mean permanently or fix?
I mean, keep them and they would be human children.
They haven't been turned very long, have they?
No, just last night.
So they have to wait till the next moon, I think?
Next full moon, so we got a month?
I don't know. I don't know when the moon cycle is wherever we are.
It's about a month, I think.
It's
right?
not, it's tomorrow.
Oh. Well, we got a day.
We're not going to make this plot last a month. That's ridiculous.
Do you know how to fix them, or do you just know how to kill
Have you tried holy water?
them? I already said I had.
How did that go? Oh, wait. You're bad at magic.
You haven't seen it yet.
You just told me it was bad, and you blessed me.
Well, you know what? Maybe I should try the spell that I tried on the lycanthrope and see if it works on you.
Excellent. Give it a shot.
Okay, I need you to kneel down a little bit.
He gets on his knees.
I just start peeing on him.
You know I'm into this.
Oh, yeah, that's how we met.
Of course it is.
Uh,
This doesn't feel very holy, if you get my meaning.
That's not what you said last time.
I was screaming for God. There's a difference.
so we have a day to find the original werewolf.
That sounds good to me. We only need a day. We probably only need about 20 minutes. Once I see him, I'm good bait.
Okay.
I'm a masturbator.
Get your eyes on them. Get locked and loaded.
Eye on the prize, already loaded.
I'll grab the Vaseline.
Excellent. We'll need it. We want him to slip and fall everywhere. What is the plan? The NPC's not going to make the plan, but if he does make the plan, it's going to be bad.
Well, I need some more information from you before I can come up with a plan.
I'm an open book.
Are there ways to, you know, any way to get this thing? It hit all these children. Why would it come back? Is there a way to convince it to come back, to lure it back?
Yes. We need to make ourselves weak. We need to act like we're weak and willing to be taken by the vampire. And as soon as he was down on his knees, about to bite and turn you, you stab him in the gullet.
We're hunting a werewolf.
Yes. He has a gullet.
Okay. Not a vampire.
Still has a gullet.
Time for me to read. That background looks the best.
It's cool. Read.
Well-
Okay.
Sorry, my child refuses to wear clothes anymore.
Well, you had the thing up, so nothing could be seen.
Yeah, no, that's part of the reason why I do it.
All right. So should we go with that then?
Yes, let's go stab him in the neck.
Well, we got to lure him out.
Excellent. I'll be bait.
All right.
Where was he last
Now,
seen?
How do we appear weak exactly?
Do exactly what you're doing now.
Hey, wait a second.
I already know that she's a bad or a bad cleric. Her magic is weak, and you look like a puny wizard man.
A puny wizard man, huh?
Yes, you have no muscle tone.
I'm going to let that slide until we get this werewolf situation dealt with.
Excellent. Let's slide it on in.
All right. Well, go
DeWalt
out there and
seems like-
stand. Do you need me to whoop it up, DeWalt, to get its attention? What do you need?
The werewolf?
Yeah.
Nope. We're going to go to wherever you saw it. I'm going to cut myself and squeal like a piggy, and then we're going to stab it.
All right. Who is going to stab it?
I can stab it. I'm an excellent stabber.
I was about to
Llewellyn,
say,
do you wanna
why
start?
don't maybe one of us distracts it, and then you stab it Because you're the one that's good at stabbing, and as you put it, we are small and weak.
Right.
Yeah.
But I want him to attack me so I can be up in his face and surprise him with a sneak attack stab. Yeah!
I guess I'm the sneaky one, so I'll hide. You lure it over.
You can have the small pointy silver thing, and I'll have my big pointy thing, and we'll both stab together.
Guard, do you happen to have any sort of like protections?
We'll sandwich him.
Protection magic? That would be something I am severely lacking, I believe.
Oh, good.
Usually clerics do that kind of thing.
I can heal after you get hurt, but you got to get hurt first.
You can protect us after we've been hurt.
Yeah, after you've been maimed, I can come to your rescue.
Can you un-werewolf me in case I get bit?
Yes, I can.
chainmail?
I could do things that are beyond human limitations. I could,
Put a bubble around her.
yeah, I could protect you.
Okay. Take your word for it. I trust you. Oh,
He's gonna roll 6.
yes, I'm going to die. It's hard. Walt can take my body back to the.
If you die, we can resurrect you in my world.
As a human.
You're an elf.
Oh, as an elf.
Someone can. Not me.
As an elf, I need that assurance.
Oh, you want to come back in the same body?
Yes.
Is that really a necessity? They usually
And
charge
also maybe
extra.
fix my eye if it comes to that.
It looks very pretty.
It's eye capturing.
Ah! Looks like you have an orange for an eye.
It does leak sometimes too.
That's called crying.
No, it leaks orange.
Like orange juice?
I haven't tasted it.
Maybe you should.
He's got a point there.
Just push it to the side a little, squish it out.
I feel like my finger.
Maybe tear off the skin a little. That's what you do with oranges.
Let's not do that.
That sounds painful.
That's how you get at these oranges. I don't know.
I know what. We should take some of Barry's healing potions with us. I really miss them.
What did he have for healing potions? Was it just morphine?
Morphine.
Yeah, Llewellyn, that's not really a healing potion.
It made me feel great. Never
Yeah.
felt better.
It's more like a masking potion. You're still in pain, you just don't know it.
So it's a temporary healing potion. Gives you
No.
temporary hit points.
Temporary
Really?
satisfaction.
Really, it makes you just agitate the wound worse because you don't realize you're making it worse because you don't feel it.
So an invulnerability potion.
I'm just going to stop talking because I don't feel like you guys are getting any of this.
Does he have an invisibility potion? That would help this a lot.
It would.
Barry doesn't know anything about invisibility. He's just a super He's
What about this invisible jacket? And he
He-
holds up.
he is
something.
just
he's
a
a cryptozoologist. Is all he.
That's an odd name for a knight. Is that the house he's from? No, he's from the crispiest of creams.
Yes, the crispiest of creams. Blessed be to the hot donut sign.
We should visit his his lordship and request assistance if he is a knight.
No, he's off on some sort of journey of his own.
Poorly timed.
Yeah.
I believe the manager of the Krispy Kreme took them out for a team building exercise.
It's like the Lord. Either way, he's not available. Let's go stab a werewolf.
Let's go stab a werewolf.
Steal his.
Do we leave the house of Barry? Is that what's happening? We're leaving the house.
Yes. Then we are heading back to the rebel, I guess, or the.
Oh, we're probably not headed back there yet. Don't worry.
Okay.
As soon as you walk out the door, you see a bunch of parents chasing small puppy-like children down the
There they
road.
are.
Oh, they're little puppies, little tykes.
Why did you let them out of their cage?
The parents are yelling for Bobby and Susie to please come back.
This is all y'all's fault, then. What do you want me to say?
They don't
Zero
even
sympathy.
they don't pay you any attention. It's like, shut
I
up.
mean,
I
they're your
could
kids.
capture them if you'd like.
I could.
And he holds up his spear.
Maybe a net.
I don't have a silver net.
No, just the normal nets. We capture them.
It's a werewolf.
Yeah, but we were going to either train them or turn them back, depending on how quickly we finish this.
They appear to be herded by these older people.
Yeah, they're their parents.
Ah, so the parents can look after the little puppies until we get back.
I don't think they're doing a very good job of that.
Look,
Oh, what if the little puppies bite the parents? That would be bad. wouldn't it?
I don't see any teeth on those babies.
Then we're safe. Ignore them and move along.
Take DeWalt's word for it. I'm sure he's never wrong.
I still think we should round the kids back up in that pen and tell the parents to leave them in there.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Is that more important than dealing with this? Dealing with the other guy?
No, is he right in front of us?
Nope.
Yeah, then I'm not gonna take the time to round them all up, but as an example, I'll throw a couple of them in the pen and suggest the parents do the same and not let them back out for their own
So
safety.
you put a couple. Everyone puts a couple over their shoulder and runs them back to the Forge Master's backyard.
Yeah.
And
Just
he is erecting a taller fence and putting a padlock on the gate.
I tell them, I promise you, if you leave them here, leave them locked up,
Oh,
in a few
the
hours,
little
they'll
Bobby
be
Sue
back
needs his nap.
to normal. They'll be back to normal, I promise. But
He's
you
not
can't go
normal,
in
but he does need a nap, and he cannot nap with all these children around.
He'll be plenty tired when this is
He's
all
already
said and done.
plenty tired. See, he's crying.
If he is, he
He's
wouldn't
howling
be
at the-
howling at the moon.
Well, that's what he's doing.
All right.
We see the Forge Master coming up with a doggy door for the gate.
No.
We have a plan. If you can just keep the kids together, we're going to hopefully strike down the main werewolf, return these kids to normal. Everything should be good.
I'm on it, boss, says the Forge
All
Master.
Let's go. Llewellyn, you ready?
Ready.
DeWalt, got your tools?
I am the tool.
Let's go.
And we do a little mystery machine spinny thing and spin out. And we find ourselves back at the downed electrical tower, and he's gone. And the
Of
tower,
course he's gone.
the tower
I knew
hasn't
that.
been like lifted up. It's not like he lifted up and like edged himself out. It's like he pushed it over, and now all the lines are broken, and you can see live wires everywhere.
Cool.
They're like, I don't know what live wires look like in the real world, but in fantasy world, where Sean's in charge, they're bouncing off the ground. If they hit a puddle,
Popping.
there's like popping and there's sparks if they strike each other.
Cool.
It's a pretty wild scene.
Nice.
I do not see him.
DeWalt, do you know how to track this thing?
He gets down on all fours and sniffs the ground. I do not smell a werewolf.
Why? Okay. It's all right. Do you have other ways of tracking the werewolf?
I have a very pungent odor. Let me. Where was he? Where was he downed at? Maybe he transformed back into human.
Well, he was right here under this tower.
He basically buries his nose into the exact spot where he was. Mm-hmm. Like he digs it in there, and he comes back, and his face is covered in mud and dirt. He says,
Uh-huh.
"I do not smell a werewolf."
Okay.
I'm gonna examine for like footprints. I imagine I'm pretty good at trying to figure out where things actually are.
Yeah, you're probably good at tracking. I think. Hold on. Let me look at the moves real quick.
In a bad situation.
Maybe. No, I think it's investigative mystery. There's a question in investigative mystery that would be like the answer to what you're looking for.
Where did it go? Yeah.
Where did it come from? Where did it go? Roll or fail and you'll never know. Or you might.
Makes us.
Which I think is you get one question.
Where did it go?
As you look around, you see using your orange eye, you see like the faint remains of the magic circle where he was gaining strength, and then you see a magical dust trail that's invisible to your normal eye going off into the forest. And you have a pretty good you can absolutely see it, especially if you close your good eye. It's a lot easier. Otherwise, you have weird depth perception because you could see it out one eye, but you can't see it out the other. It gives you a weird headache.
Oh, you have like a name underneath now.
Somebody's playing with their camera.
Well, in that case, I will cover my human eye. Trinket.
Would you like to wear an eye patch?
Absolutely.
He pulls out a thong.
Where did you get this?
From you.
Oh, well, if it's mine, slap it on.
You have an eye patch now that's underwear. And you follow the trail into the woods. Deeper and deeper into the woods. And it's starting to get dark. And as you eventually come out into a clearing where it's a pretty wide clearing, and it looks like someone has hastily constructed something similar to Stonehenge, except instead of little squares, it's one and then a T, T structured rocks all in a circle. And you see the wolf monster meditating in a runic circle in the middle.
Should provide plenty of cover for me to hide and you to bait him.
DeWalt looks at him very carefully. He says, "I don't think that's a werewolf."
What the fuck is it then? I know werewolves. This is a werewolf.
I know werewolves, and this doesn't look like a werewolf.
Okay, it's a werebear.
What is it?
Maybe it's a werebear.
What's the difference?
One's a wolf and one's a bear.
Bears are big.
Do they die the same way?
Yes.
All
in
right.
a bloody heap.
Then let's go. Who's going to creep up behind him?
DeWalt is arching to just chuck his spear.
Reading.
He's got
In
to
the
throw it.
trees.
He's got to throw it. He's got to throw it.
Yep, I'm prepping to hide. I'm hiding in the trees.
Gar, do you want to do
You
something?
may want to do the same.
I'm going to hide behind one of the stones.
He chucks his spear at the wolf
Werebear.
monster, and it hits an invisible wall around the werebear, and bounces off. And the wolf monster looks at him and says, "You disturb me. Why is everyone so fucking annoying here?"
You, from behind the tree, I yell, "You could leave!"
I did leave. I keep leaving and you keep coming after me.
Well, are you going to leave for good?
been trying to come out of hiding, you stupid elf.
No, you're gonna eat me.
Absolutely.
You could just leave. I'll tell you,
could,
Tip.
You could just leave.
Will you leave the town?
You could leave now, or I'll eat you.
Will you give me a present?
Yes, my teeth.
Oh.
How about you change the kids back and then you get the hell out?
The kids back. The kids
Yes.
back. What kids? To what?
The ones you turned into werewolves.
How would I turn them into werewolves?
I don't know. You did it.
You're
This guy said you
fucking
did.
racist. I am not a werewolf.
Werebear, big difference.
Not a werebear.
That's a speciest.
You're
I'm a speciest.
Whatever. All you humans look alike.
Fine.
That's what you
Yeah.
sound like.
Okay.
I'm not a human.
Yeah, you're not a human.
That's what
so
you sound
I
like.
understand. I get it.
I'm not even human. See? Who's the speciest now?
You poke your head out and he immediately locks eyes with you. I know where you are.
Ninja vanished to a different tree.
Smoke bomb.
Listen, you could try to act like it's no coincidence, but you show up, a bunch of kids suddenly turn into wild animals.
You're
You
about
tell
to
me
turn
you
into
have
a corpse.
nothing. No, that's not happening.
He cocks
See,
his
I'm-
head to the side.
I'm doing okay.
He does this around him, and his shield. It looks like a hexagonal yellow shield that fades in and out of sight, and it pieces itself apart before it dissipates. And he takes a step forward, and the ground shakes.
Listen, all I'm saying is we have two things that are very similar in our world that showed up at the same time in the same place. Do you not agree that that is slightly odd?
It's so odd that you would commit murder.
I haven't murdered anybody.
You were destroying things at the same time.
You brought down a giant metal castle on me.
You tried to kill me.
After you tried to brain me.
You started it by being all.
You started it by being all wow.
You know, I'm hearing a lot of misplaced blame.
I'm hearing a lot of not dead humans. And he rushes
Good.
forward at Ugar.
Oh, son of a. Okay.
See, this is why we don't like you.
And he's definitely rushing to hit me, huh?
Yeah. He's got sharp
Okay.
teeth and sharp arms and sharp fangs and sharp everything.
What big eyes
all right.
you have.
And he is also fuzzy.
I am going to. I'm going to throw up a wall of
Just
necromantic.
vomit a wall.
I'm going to. Yeah. I'm going to raise a wall of necromantic.
What does a wall of necromantic
barrier.
look like? Is it
A
like
barrier.
a wall of skeletons?
So a wall has one harm, magic, barrier, close, one armor, obvious, loud, and necromantic adds life drain to the base.
Okay, what is it?
So
what
you
does it
did
look-
have a bubble.
You could have casted that on her. You could have cast that on DeWalt. Hey,
No, we don't care.
what does it look like?
Well, I can't. All I'm picturing is those scary, freaking black alien skulls that come out in Elder Scrolls when they, not Elder Scrolls, in Elden Ring when they shoot that
Like the
death
gold,
magic out.
like the gold ones?
The rancor beasts or whatever that the weird heads that float after you.
Yeah, and they teleport or they like meld into the ground and out of the ground.
Yeah.
Excellent. So it's a bunch of
Just
like
a giant
gold and
wall
dark.
of that.
As you,
Yeah.
you, as he, I think you have to cast a spell.
Yep.
Let's see if it doesn't suck.
Haha.
I believe it has a. Wait. This is attack magic. What happens on a attack
Make
magic?
success. Doesn't say. Let's see.
I feel like it's probably just kick some ass, just like regular kick
Okay.
some ass. And regular kick some ass, you both take damage.
Okay.
Do you have armor?
Yes.
How much
I
armor do you have?
I have. Let me go look at it. It is my tweed jacket. It takes -1 harm from any source that tries to get at me.
And plus, this wall also protects you from 1 harm.
Yes.
Okay, well that's a lot of armor.
Wait. Let's see. Adds life drain to the base. The wall causes 1 harm and provides 1 armor. Yeah. Okay.
He brings up his claw and comes right through the wall, sending black and gold skulls flying in all directions. So there's a hole in the bottom of the wall where his arm went through. As he slashes across you through it, he would deal 3 harm, but the armor absorbs 1 and the wall absorbs 1.
All right.
Wow.
And yeah, DeWalt just stares at him. He's like, "That's not a werewolf." He's
Do you
like,
think Silver would still kill it?
he pokes at the hand with his silver spear, and it goes through his hand, but the werewolf clasps his hand around it and just rips it from his grip and pulls it through the hole in the wall.
So not Silver.
I don't
Not-
think silver works.
Not
Well,
holy water.
Ready to go home now.
Electricity. It didn't seem to like electricity. Do you have lightning bolt, wizard?
Nope. Sure don't.
Shall we redo a hasty retreat?
DeWalt's already 5 steps away.
Walt, where are you going?
Back here.
You're supposed to be the expert on all this.
The meat shield.
I'm not the expert in killing something that's not a werewolf.
Well, it's close enough that we confused it, so you surely have to have some knowledge on it.
Yeah, the knowledge I have on it is it took my weapon. My very expensive silver spear.
All right, let's
And he
run
appears to
away.
be picking his teeth with it now.
We are outmanned, unless you have anything, Llewellyn. I don't know if we don't know what harms it, though. What good?
Oh!
that's
Do
gonna
what we're best at and run away.
I have
Run
an idea.
away!
I have an idea.
Yes.
Smoke bomb.
Smoke bomb.
DeWalt actually carries smoke bombs. Come back here. He chucks the spear into the smoke, and y'all are already gone. And as the
Sweet.
smoke dissipates, it's just sitting there, impaled in the ground.
Sweet. Okay, so not a werewolf, and apparently completely unaware of what was going on with these kids. So we're back to square one.
So we have a giant wolf and a werewolf that are unrelated.
That would seem to be the case. He seemed to be confused when I brought up the kids.
Well, that's unfortunate.
If you had Barry here, you could tell if he was lying.
Yeah.
Who is-
Tell you what, when Barry gets back, we'll send him by himself to go ask.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't know Barry's face yet.
Yeah.
Out of character, Barry will be coming down here in a wheelchair because he has
What?
2 broken legs.
What? What the hell
What happened to
happened?
Barry?
It's a Krispy Kreme convention. How do you break both legs?
Well, I told you, a bunch of people died, and he broke both his legs.
Oh, the
Well-
team builder.
Team breaker.
Yeah. I'll hook up a motor to his wheelchair so if things get tense, he can
And some off-road tires.
wheel away real quick.
So what, he can joust at him?
If he's as good at jousting as he is at throwing knives, this is a very dangerous idea. Somebody might get killed.
Well,
I feel like
Only
this is
thing
a good stopping point.
yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah. I've hit Striggerd has hit a wall. He was gonna have to call for help.
So let's do end of session. Did we conclude the current mystery?
Not even close.
Did we save someone from certain death or worse?
No.
Not really.
Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Yeah, it's not a werewolf. Or we learned not only was that not a werewolf, but it's unrelated to whatever else is going on with the neighborhood kids.
Ah, so there's an A plot and a B plot.
Yes.
Both involving wolf creatures.
I'm not watching any wolf media currently, but maybe I should be. Did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
Does DeWalt count as a hunter?
I mean, he's
The
part
wall
of,
sucks. That's what we learned.
And that he likes getting beat on.
he is part of your character, D. So yes.
Yes.
So that's 2 yeses. You get 1 XP. Does anyone level up?
No.
No. We
Wow,
rolled too well this time.
you did.
No.
When we did the donut session, I think they both leveled up twice,
Wow.
Oh.
which
I leveled up
which-
last time I played.
which would explain why so many people died.
Well, cool.
That's all I got.
That was fun.
Coco.
Good session.
It's hard to play with 2 people.
You can get into a lot of like good character moments with 2 people.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that was fun.
we'll see how it comes together with the bigger party. Hunting the werewolves or the wolf monster?
We don't know. We will see.
All right. Goodbye, Internet.